Splendid. You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I suppose 'tis so.
Horrible. Perhaps I'll just use what's left in the pantry.
Smelled it up for a moment there. Well met, son. How might I be?
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
Have you need of me?
What do you want?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
In my line of business, patience.
While you're here, eh?
Take a look at my wares.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged. The room's at your leisure.
Always another
Where was I headed?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
You shan't hear me complain about an early I was a tad incautious in my travels this time. A horde of goblins got the better of me, if you can believe it. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find it.
Look as long as you please,
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. All told, I'm rather satisfied.
Speak your will, and I'll see it done. The power of magic is replete with possibility.
The command of powerful magics is a... sorcerers. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Tis a pleasure to meet you. Shall we discuss tactics now? Very well. I shall lend you... my egg... Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found some...
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is... an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin. Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on, then. Take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Gather round. Aye, got some coin to spare. Much appreciated.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
There is to a tale by a master storyteller.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again. Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Many thanks.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a...
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Gather round, treat your ears.
You wish me at the vanguard? By your will.
Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I drive you roaring flame.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. We've little need for a campsite at present.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted. A tad too high, methinks.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
You forgotten something, Arisen? Looking rather lost.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Let my magics grant you an elemental clue. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft.
Tis a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Push responsibility here. Use these flames to smite our enemies. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Pitiful a foe would give you no trouble. There's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Wait a moment. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Goblins approach! Leave it to me. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. Indeed. 'Twas... enough to make one pity our foe.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
And before I forget, the pawns in this party are pretty all.
I'd rather you roll in flame. ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be so worried, Wards. I know what I'm doing.
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Danger.
Oh, good. I just about breathed my fill of stagnant air.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
It is as you say.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. Let my magic strike you with elemental wound. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Sleep.
Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Slit your bleeding throat!
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware of the particulars. Use these flames to smite our enemies. Worthy of caution. Not save our best will do. You done? I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Let me get that.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Perhaps this will seem
As little as I understand it, it is boorish to speak when you...
My magics are at your disposal!
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you. I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
As you wish, I shall return directly.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have a can't speak for you lot, but I ill enjoy when attacks right up to the bar. What say we put a stop to that?
Understood.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
There's ought to be found there.
Can you not see it? We ought to take a closer look. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
An early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Douse the flames before it is too late. I grant you roaring flames.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in the back.
You would have me lead. Consider it done.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Hey, I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
Points no good if you work yourself to always sets me to this place.
Welcome.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir. Old bones.
Time to prepare the next batch. What delights may there be to find in town today?
Bunch of dollars. Well met, sir. I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. Look as long as you please.
Well met, sir.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
Cooperation is our strength. We face our task with an advantage, whatever it may be.
Trevo Mine is but a stone.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Come, I'll lead the way. Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Nothing's coming to me, Master.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat.
All told, I'm rather satisfied.
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.